everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to share all of my favorite products from Sephora that I think are totally worth the price. We have the Sephora summer bonus sale coming up in just a few days. Starts on Monday, I believe, the 19th. Yes, August 19th through August 27th. I'll double check and put it all in the description box below, but we have this sale coming up and I always love to know what people think is worth the money at Sephora. So I wanted to share all of my picks. Everything on my face to me is 100% worth the money. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every Wednesday and Friday, and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to preface this by saying yes, most of the things used in this video are on the pricier side, but that's the point. I wanted to use a full face of products that are worth spending your money on, especially if you can get them at a discount during the Sephora sale. So that's what we're gonna do today. So yes, these items are pricey, but in my opinion, they are worth it. So that's why I'm using them today. First, I'm gonna put on some lip balm. This is the Fresh Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm. I talked about this in my Summer Beauty Essentials video, but this is my favorite lip balm, and it is expensive, but it smells so good. If you like coconut scented things, you will love this. I think it comes in some other scents too if you're not a fan of coconut, but I love this coconut one. So the first thing I'm going to use is another one of my Holy Grail products. It is the IT Cosmetics Anti-Aging Armour Super Smart Skin Perfecting Beauty Fluid with SPF 50. So this is so great. It's just a tinted sunscreen basically, but it gives you a little bit of coverage. It kind of adapts to your skin tone as you blend it onto your face. You'll see when I use it. But honestly, a lot of days I would just put this on and a little bit of concealer and that's it. I don't do any foundation or anything because this does offer a decent amount of coverage for a tinted sunscreen. So I'm going to use this first today. Gonna put some on the back of my hand, and then I usually just dot it all around. I'll just blend it in, and you'll see what I do is kind of push it in the places where I want coverage, and then I'll buff it in places where I just want a little bit of product. But if you want a little bit of coverage from it, you can just kind of stipple it in. And then if you have too much, you can just kind of buff it. And this bottle, I'll have to insert, I think it's, okay, so it's 1 fluid ounce. I've had this for months. It's a really tiny bottle and I thought at first it wasn't gonna last very long, but I'm still on my first bottle. I actually already have a backup of this because I love it that much. And it is kind of pricey, but I think it's worth every penny. I wear this almost every day because you can wear it under makeup, you can wear it on its own, and it gives you some SPF in there. So it's just a really versatile product. So see how much coverage that gave me? That's no foundation. That's pretty incredible to me. So that in my book is totally worth it. I will buy this full price, and if you can get it on sale, that's even better. For foundation, we're gonna use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This was the most obvious choice to me for foundation for this video because this is a beautiful foundation, but it is super, super pricey. This is a medium coverage. It is more of a luminous kind of radiant finish. It doesn't look cakey. It's just a really natural looking foundation, and it's buildable also. So I have mine in the shade 4. So I'm just gonna use, I start out with small amounts and kind of build it up if I want more. So we're just gonna take what's on the back of my hand. I'm gonna first kind of spread this around with my brush, and then I'm gonna go over it with my beauty blender. This is what I've been doing with foundations lately, and I've really been liking it. This foundation is just beautiful. I personally only use this for like a special occasion or just anytime when I really want my makeup to look really good, just because it is on the pricier side. I like to kind of save it, but it's such a beautiful foundation. If you've been considering trying this one out, I think during the sale is a great time to do so. I would definitely recommend this one. So this next step is optional if you don't have severe dark circles under your eyes, but if you do and you're looking for a good corrector, my favorite one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in Peach. I use this pretty much every day unless I'm not putting on much makeup. I won't use this, but this is such a good consistency. It's not too thick and it doesn't crease really badly. So if you have dark circles, I would definitely recommend trying this one. This is another one of those products. It's, you know, obviously on the more expensive side, but with correctors, you really don't need a ton. You just need to apply a little bit where you have the darkness. So this is gonna last you a while. Like I've had this tube at least 6 months and I'm not even close to being out of it yet. So it's not something you're gonna have to buy all the time, but it makes a really big difference if you have issues with dark circles. For concealer, I actually picked this one up during the last Sephora sale a few months ago, and I love this. I think this is totally worth the money, especially if it's discounted. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer. This is just such a good concealer. The consistency is perfect. I don't have issues with creasing with this. I would say it's a good medium coverage. It can be full if you kind of build it up, but this is just a really, really beautiful concealer. One of the things I love about this one is it's a really thin consistency, but it's not creasy and it actually covers. I feel like you either get kind of thick and cakey, but it covers well with concealer, or you get really thin, watery concealers that are obviously not as full coverage and thick under your eyes, but then they don't cover anything. So I feel like it's hard to find one that's kind of in between. This is that for me. This next product is one you see all the time, so it probably won't surprise you, but the Mercier translucent powder is totally worth the price, in my opinion. I would say if you are somebody that always sets your foundation and you don't love a super luminous looking powder, then that's a great one. I usually just use it to set my concealer under my eyes. I don't always use it all over my face, but that's because I like more of a luminous finish. But if you don't and you just want a good powder, a mattifying powder to set your makeup and keep it in place all day, this is a great one to set your whole face with. I'm just going to use it to set that concealer. Okay, this product, if I could only choose one thing, only one, to get from the Sephora sale that I'm going to use in this video, it's this product. To me, this is just not negotiable. When I run out of this, I will repurchase it whether it's on sale or not. And it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Usually just kind of mix all the shades, but this is a setting powder, and it is luminous, but it is not a glittery luminous. It's like a lit from within kind of luminous. So it doesn't look unnatural and like a big stripe of glitter on your cheek, or you know how some highlighters and super glittery powders can look like that. This does not. This is just everything to me. I even use this sometimes, this middle shade, the Incandescent Light. I'll even use that sometimes to set my under eyes, which some people might not like that look, but sometimes when I want to be real glowy, I do that. So, to me, this is worth every penny, and I would 100% pick this up during the Sephora sale if you don't already own it. Okay, this next one, if you've seen my other videos, probably will not come as a surprise at all. It is the Nars Laguna bronzer, and I will be picking up a new one of these because I'm starting to hit pan here, and that makes me nervous because I don't run out of this bronzer. Yes, I have others that I like, but nothing compares to my Nars Laguna. I don't know what it is about this bronzer, but it's worth every penny. I've been through multiple of these, and I can't say that about a lot of makeup products. I feel like that's how you know you truly love something, is if you go through the whole thing and you repurchase it, and I've done that multiple times with this bronzer. Go along with the Nars theme, I would also get the Nars Orgasm blush. If you do not already own it, this is just the perfect blush, and there's a reason why people say this is a cult favorite. It's because it looks good on everyone. It's just one of those products that is 100% worth it. I feel like you just kind of have to have it in your collection. Like, it's just kind of one of those things. For eyebrows, I would get the Brow Wiz. I know that's a lot of people's choice, but there's a reason for that. It's because it's so good. This is another product I've been through multiple of these. Mine is in the color Soft Brown. This is just the perfect color for me. So for eyes, eyes, I'll try to bring the camera in a little bit closer. So to me, this was not a hard decision either. These to me are worth every penny, and if you can get them discounted, then I would highly recommend them. They are the Mercier Caviar Sticks. I have 3 here. I will be picking up 1 or 2 more shades during the sale. So we're going to use Amethyst, Rose Gold, and Caramel. So I'll swatch them on my hand so you can see. So Caramel is kind of a, this is the matte one that I have. It's kind of a more cool toned medium brown shade. Amethyst is everything. If you have green eyes, especially, this amethyst shade is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Rose Gold is a really good shade to put in the middle of your lid, like for a bright highlight. So there's the 3 shades. We're gonna use Caramel in the crease, and you can do this different ways. You can put it on the back of your hand, get it on a brush and do it that way, or you can just put it right on your eye and blend it out. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in the crease like that. I will say these dry quickly, so I would probably do 1 eye at a time. And these also do not move. When I say they do not move, I mean they really don't move. Add a little bit more. To me, the easiest way to apply these is to apply them straight on your eye and then just blend them out with a little brush. Like this is just a little shadow brush. Next, we're going to use the Amethyst shade, so the pretty purpley color, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this kind of in the outer portion of my eye here, kind of along my lash line. Kind of use this as a messy eyeliner. So we'll just put a little bit like that. And honestly, I'm going to use that same little brush and just kind of go back and forth. So we're basically just using this as kind of a messy eyeliner. And like I said, you can blend these, you can build these up. Or you can shear them out. It's totally up to you. But I mean, these are just so dang pretty. We're gonna take the rose gold shade and we're just gonna pop this right in the center of the eye. And then you could use a brush or just take your finger and kind of blend it in a little. If you had to only get one, I would probably say to get the caramel shade, the first shade that we use, just because it's such a versatile shade. You could use it along the lash line like we did with the amethyst color. You can use it in the crease. You can use it on your lower lash line. I just think for every day and everyone, I think the more matte, just really good neutral transitional color is probably the best choice, but I love them all, so I would recommend checking these out for sure during the sale. If you've seen any of my other videos, this product will not be a surprise. This Surratt eyelash curler is the best. It is the best. I don't care what anybody says. To me, this is the absolute best eyelash curler ever. And if you need one, if you don't, if you're just in the mood to spend money, then I would buy this for sure. This is the best eyelash curler I've found. I don't see a ton of people talking about this. I'm not sure if this is because this just happens to fit my eye shape really well or what, but this is the best, hands down, in my book. So I would definitely recommend buying the Surratt eyelash curler. And for eyelashes, this also won't be a surprise if you've seen any of my other videos, but I have two favorite mascaras. I like to use them together or separately, but together they're even better, and it's the Benefit Roller Lash and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You can use them on their own, they're great on their own, but my favorite way to apply them is to use Roller Lash first and then Better Than Sex on top. So that is what we're gonna use today. But I will say, if you wanted to just get one, Roller Lash is really good by itself. It's just more of a lengthening mascara, whereas Better Than Sex to me is more for volume. So if you are looking for length, I would choose the Roller Lash. If you're looking for volume, I would choose the Better Than Sex. If you want to be bougie, I would get both because they're on sale, so you have an excuse. I do usually do this one eye at a time so that the first layer doesn't dry down too much and then it gets clumpy. You want to go ahead and put your second layer on top before it has a chance to dry down too much. Look at that. Look at that volume. It's the best. Okay, for lips, I have a few different things. So I know I mentioned the Fresh lip balm. If you just want a clear balm, that's my go-to. If you want a lip balm with a little more color, I would do the Nars Afterglow lip balm. I'll put a little bit of this on so you can see. So this is just like one step up from that Fresh balm. It just gives you a little bit of color, but not a ton. So I absolutely love this. I would absolutely repurchase this once I'm out. So I think that is totally worth it. If you are looking for a lip liner, for me, this probably won't come as a surprise to most people. Charlotte Tilbury is great. I would get Pillow Talk or Iconic Nude, which is what this one is. So I'm just gonna apply, I know I just put that lip balm on, but I am gonna try to apply a little bit of this. If you're more into the nude lip look, this one is a great one. If you're more in, if you like pinky tones, the Pillow Talk is obviously great. Everybody loves that one. And then the other lip product, which this is another thing I don't hear very many people talk about, but these are so freaking pretty. Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick, and that's exactly what it is. It's a stick, but it's more of a lip gloss finish on your lips. And like I said, this is the shade Sugar Sugar. I think so. This is the shade that he had just the original lip gloss in, and that was so popular, and then it came out in this form when these came out. But these are so good, just super pretty and shiny, glossy. Nobody, I feel like, talks about these, but these are so good, so I would definitely recommend that. One last thing I wanted to include, this is not makeup, but you can get it at Sephora, and it's beauty related, so I wanted to include it. And this is a great perfume. If you are in the market for a new one, Jo Malone is fantastic. The one that I have is Peony and Blush Suede. I know it's one of the really popular ones. This is the smaller little bottle, but these are super pricey, so that's why I wanted to include it. I love this. This is definitely something I will repurchase once I run out. But one of the things I love about these is you can literally spray one spray of this and you will smell it all day long. It's not one of those perfumes that you spray and then in an hour or two you don't smell anything, so you feel like you have to spray more. Those are pricier, but I do feel like they are a lot longer lasting and just smell absolutely incredible. That one is just a super sweet floral scent, very fresh smelling. It smells like peonies, obviously, so if you like floral smells, I would definitely check out that one. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to share all my favorite products from Sephora, the things that I think are totally worth the money. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite products from Sephora are and what you're planning on picking up during the sale. I would love to hear it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every Wednesday and Friday. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, simply be you, and I will see you next time. Bye.